Hey there, everybody. It's kind of sick Cooper here. I'm getting on the other side of the fever I picked up, and I am ready to start recording again. I'm still not back to full condition, but I'm better than I was, so here I am. And we're going to be starting a new story today. Sadly, I didn't save at the end of the last story, apparently. I was sick during that time too, so I'm giving myself a break on that one. So I had to redo that whole last day, which resulted in a lot of losses because I was not mentally prepared to do it. So hey, here we are. We have some money, and now we're gonna get a brand new partner. And our new partner is going to be different for sure. Let's see, who should be our new partner? This is a tough question. No. Maybe. Nah. You know what? Our new partner is going to be Amniel. Yeah, we're going to partner with one of the Shadow Riders, Amniel. And I am not in the right mindset to try and think of a name for our team. Cooper, get up. Normally, I don't partner up with anyone. It's against my principles, you know? However, if it's with you, it's a different story altogether. If you and I are a team, the possibilities are endless. That's what I believe. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to be teaming up with Amniel, which means it's time for me to make a new deck. I used to do this off screen, but then people yelled at me to do it on screen, so goodbye Dark Paladin deck. We hardly knew thee. It was a lot of fun using you though. Our next deck that we are going to be making obviously should have something to do with banishing cards, because that's what this guy likes to do. So we're going to go to key search, and we're going to look for something that says remove from play. Hand destruction, remove cards from play. Alright, cards that remove cards from play. Let's see here. Which of these are actually good? I mean, that card is decent. It's not good, but it's decent. Nobleman is good. I'll take Nobleman. Macrocosmos is a good banishing card. Yeah, let's put 3 in the deck. Karma Cut's a good one. I like Karma Cut. Gold Sarcophagus might come in handy in a deck like this. Escape from another dimension just sounds like a good idea in general. Dimensional Prison is good. I only own 1. Dimensional Fissure is good. I only own 1. That's brutal that we only have 1 of those. Dark Core is decent, but not necessary. Right. Bottomless is alright. We could try Bottomless. We're gonna be jerks. Allure of Darkness. I'll make a dark deck just to make this work. I mean, not all the monsters have to be dark, but let's make sure some of them are. Now, first things first, which of these cards actually like being banished? Or have a banishing effect? PD banishes himself, so it's kind of hard to go with him. Malicious does not. It's another one where he banishes himself. Necroface, that's a card right there. Why not? Anybody in the DD family, really. Yeah, they're all decent. DD Warrior Lady, get in here. Who cares if you're not dark? We got things we can work with. Banisher, probably a good idea. Screw it. Doesn't matter. Okay, maybe I will take out. There's a lot less non-dark monsters that'll work out for us. So I probably will take out some of the dark support I have. Interesting. Geico's not terrible, but I really... Yes. Oh, Caius for sure. Why the hell not? It's freaking Caius, everybody. Why wouldn't I run Caius? Finally... I mean, Dad has a use. I'll give him that. I'm not going to run Dad. Dad's been overused in the beginning of this Let's Play. So what we're going to do now is we're going to simply search the word remove, or should I say the statement? Yeah, from... Ignore the writing, it's just a texture pack glitch. I know I'm writing it correctly. That's the best I can write? Alright, that's the best I can write then. Oh, did I deck name instead of actually search? Whoops. Alright, well, the deck name is now removed from play because I made that mistake, and now it's funny. It's too funny to remove it. As you can tell, I'm not in perfect condition. Alright, remove from... And then play is good enough. There we go. Alright, now that we've done that, we should be able to find some decent cards. Some things I'll be willing to keep, and some things I will not. Obviously, there's a lot of cards I put in my deck that aren't going to stay. I do that every time. It's normal. Alright, no, none of these are terrible or necessary at the same time. We could do better. We can do better. Yeah, we could do better than a lot of these. I've been considering Geico at least. Alright, that one didn't help me at all. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to search. Let's get a little more specific. Let's look into the DD family. Yeah, the DD family of cards. Let's see what we own in that family. Survivor is worth. He's very good. Different Dimension Master is fun, but not necessary. If we're going to use Caius as a boss monster with a DD formula... Oh, that sounds super funny. Even if I don't get to use it that often, that just sounds too funny not to try. Especially with Necroface in my deck. Oh my god, I could see that being great. Okay, now we're going to hit stuff. Not enough dark monsters for Allure of Darkness. It's fine. We don't really need it, to be honest. We don't need that much draw power. Escape from Dark Dimension still has use because our boss monsters are dark. Karma Cut always has use. Skull Lair lost its value to me. I'll have a pretty good odd of banishing opponents' monsters. Thanks to Banisher. And a bunch of these other cards. So looking at this, let's think of a formula that works. Getting out Necroface should be the goal. So let's get cards in that can get us Necroface, like Mystic Tomato. So let's just go ahead and go by type, because it's really hard to fight plant monsters. Mystic Tomato being a plant monster helps it out. I passed it. I have passed it. There it is. Alright, Mystic Tomato, you're going to help me get my DD stuff. It's like, but Cooper, if you're banishing stuff, Mystic Tomato doesn't work. Yeah, you're right, but I'm not always going to be able to banish stuff. Sometimes you're going to lose your back row. Sometimes you're going to wish you had some form of search after your strategy falls apart. And there it is. There's the search. Of course, you're not wrong. I have to think about cards that don't care about being sent to the graveyard. So let's go into our Forbidden Limited list, because they're definitely going to have good cards for us. Whoops, attack points, yes. Cards that don't care about being banished or don't need to be banished in the first place. Let's see. Has to be graveyard, yeah, expected as much. This is a flip effect. Flip effects are good. Flip effects are high value. This could send cards away, that's valuable. This is for Archaeus. This is for Archaeus. See? Value right there. And one day we'll use an Exodia deck. We're still holding back on that. Crush card is viable in this deck. That is true. Giant Trinade is viable in all decks. Heavy Storm is still a necessity in some certain situations. Magic Cylinder, I mean, sure, why not? Mirror Force is still a freaking Mirror Force. Not going to not use it. MST still comes in handy. Premature Burial still comes in handy. Swords and TT also do, but as you can see, we're getting way too many cards now, so I'm going to hit some of these. Okay, looking at monsters. We're keeping all of them. We're going to keep all the monsters, so we're going to hit something else. We're going down to 1 Karma Cut. We're going down to 1 Escape from the Dark Dimension. We're going down to 2 DD Dynamites. In this specific deck, it's going to be one of the first times I don't run Heavy Storm. And I'm going to keep asking to draw Heavy Storm despite this. Okay, now we're going to save the deck. We're going to see how it does. I prefer 40 card decks, but I can go with this. This is fine. And then if it's terrible, I'll just work with it later. Alright, House of Cards was the last deck we made, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of our Burn It Down deck. Hey, there we go. Alright. So, now that we've done this, we're going to go on out, and we're going to do some dueling with Amniel. Let's see how we do. Oh, God. You know what, Camula? You would be a fun first opponent. Just for me, I don't want to fight Axel Brody. I don't think he's using his stall deck, but I don't want to tag duel just yet. Let me see how the deck works for just me. And we'll get this going. Can I go first? Oh, you're a jerk. Alright, Camula. Me not going first in a deck that wishes to banish could be bad. But I'm sure I'll get lucky. Alright, Banisher of Radiance is a strong start, and I have all the back row to protect it. So, let's see. DD Survivor's also pretty decent. I'm going to go with Banisher of Radiance, expecting a UFO or Pyramid Turtle. I'm going to attack with it. I was correct, and I've ruined it. Perfect. We're going to set Bottomless, predicting that she's going to play a monster too strong for us. And just unless that's a Heavy Storm down there, we're pretty much set. Okay, so she couldn't beat us, but she has a new trap card, so that's supposed to scare us. And it does. Oh, I drew both my DD Dynamites. That's kind of interesting. Alright, Banisher, try this again. Ah, that does work. She got me. We will not be DD Dynamiting, which is a bit of a shame, but we didn't want to risk everything dying, so I didn't set everything. Plus, I didn't expect Morphine Jar. She only played one card, so it was a little unexpected. Main phase 2, I'm actually fine with this. I mean, we're going to use Gold Sarcophagus. Let's try to get something good like Macrocosmos. I mean, I run 3, so I should be able to get it naturally, but you know how the game gods are. I drew both DD Dynamites. I didn't draw any Caius. I did not draw any Macrocosmos, and I run 3 of those and only 2 Dynamite. That's just how the video games work, everybody. Alright, I doubt she has another flip effect, so we're going to take advantage of this situation. We're going to activate Swords to figure out what we're up against. Another turtle, that's funny. We're going to activate Giant Trunade to guarantee this. We're going to summon the card Who Troops. I'm going to wish I had that DD Dynamite for sure. Ah, I can't banish it instantly. I guess as long as this guy's here, I'm not allowed to use Card Trooper's effect. That's a shame. I mean, it's fine either way. We can make do. I'm not going to have a Mirror Force anymore since she does not seem to have the right cards. And the DD deck is countering. She's unable to play the video game. But because I played Card Trooper in attack mode, I might have baited her into attack mode next turn. And that's where Magic Cylinder or Bottomless comes in handy. And then we win the duel, which will be awesome. Baited. Oh, herself. Goodbye. I'm afraid you're going away forever. Can't Monster, Premature Burial, or Book a Life that, can you? Only 1 trap card. Okay, that's interesting to say the least. I ended up drawing Dimensional Fissure anyway, which would have basically done the job. Let's just go in. She has to have Mirror Force for it to matter, so we're just going to go in. 1800 damage, pretty good. And 2000 more is not enough to end the duel, but we're close. We're very close. Alright, and we're going to end our turn, and we're going to see if she tries to kill Card Trooper again and dies to Magic Cylinder. She is too afraid this time, given her low life points. Me, on the other hand, I feel no fear. I'm going to end this duel. MST guarantees the end of the duel. So even if she was holding back a Mirror Force this whole time, it was TT. Holy shit. Oh, I could have lost. I didn't draw a monster, so I would not have, but I could have. And every single card she had hit the got banished that turn. Or that duel. That's pretty crazy. Wow. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. I am so sorry, Camula. That did not seem like fun for you. Is this what Anka does to people? I know I'm nowhere near her level, but still. That's evil. Oh god, Pablo's here. Never mind, that's evil. Alright, let's see. Is there anyone else over here? No. Banner. Chaz took your room. Nova and Masha. Oh, Masha's level 9. Yeah, that's not... That doesn't seem like fun. And Nova's on the list. I can't say no to the buff boys. What? The buff boys are finally working together? How am I going to say no to that? Of course we're going to tag duel you. Are you kidding me? Alright guys, it's time to duel Kagemaru and Damon, the ultimate combo. Kagemaru uses a Sacred Beast deck. Damon gives draw power to Kagemaru. And then that is how they work together. Can I at least not go forth? I may. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You're a good superintendent. Actually, I don't remember what you are. Alright, my partner has interesting cards, but nothing to do with banishing. None of those cards will banish his cards, so that's not great. We need to remove some stuff from play. Oh, he's the... Ew! No! 3 is the stall deck, and I forgot! Oh, dear lord, I don't have Heavy Storm. Oh, dear freaking lord. Okay, well, Giant Trinade is a must. Just because it'll buy me time. That is it. All it will do is buy me time. You know what, Card Trooper? I need you to Premature Burial something really good. I saw I can Premature Burial. I need something good right now. See, Card Trooper still works in the deck as long as I don't have my combo. And now we have to go ham. We have to go in. Like, if this man stalls us, it's over. We have to go in. I didn't realize he was going to be that gross. All the monsters working together. Gold Sarcophagus. Since I don't run Heavy Storm, we're going to need something that can win us the duel. Yeah. Trust me on that one. Alright, let's go for maximum damage. Ah, yes, freaking Mystic Tomato. If I had my banishing cards, I could stop this, but he's just going to prevent us from doing anything. And I'm thinning out his deck. Not like it matters, he already has the perfect combo in his hand. The 3 spells in his hand are actually strong enough on their own to end this duel. It's up to my partner. I don't know if I could trust my partner. Okay, well, this got interesting. Damon's draw power and he has Snipe Hunter now, so that's a hell of a combo. Thank God. Aw. Ukazi, why? Aw. Everything I set up for my partner, it's gone! At least I get draw power. I lost my... We're gonna lose everything?! I lost everything to a Snipe Hunter, and Flash Assailant is max damage now. That was the perfect play from Damon and the perfect amount of luck. He lost exactly as many cards as he needed to. Oh my gosh, it's up to my partner. You could bring back my Caius. Yeah, I was gonna say, this works. You can get him early. And then that's it. That's all you can do. No, you're not going to be smart enough to go after Snipe Hunter. Jesus Christ. And you're not smart enough to use God either. Oh my gosh. You wouldn't... Oh my god, he had Messenger of Peace too. Wait, he might throw away more stuff. There might be hope. He lost Wave Motion. That's a huge one. Alright, you know what? Even if he tries to stall us out, they lost Wave Motion Cannon. He's not willing to try and stall us out now. Okay. Well, all I have to do is destroy the Snipe Hunter. And we know those are swords, and the other face down is Area Limit level B. So he can't stop us. This trap card is basically worthless. But if they revive Snipe Hunter, it can be used as ammo. All right, Damon, let's see what you got. I'm not going to blame... Oh, God. I'm not going to blame my partner on this one. If we lose, it was just an insanely unlucky first duel. Like, the amount of luck these guys had was crazy. Swords, and you might as well play the other one. Don't pretend like you don't have it. Yep, all right. Well, we're getting stalled out. I couldn't ignore the fact that the two buff characters teamed up. I didn't realize it was going to be one of these duels. I could have prevented that attack, but who cares at this point? My partner's got the... Oh, my God. You have no attack, and you played it in attack mode? I know we have our trap, but are you actually going to spend 2,000 life points? I guess it doesn't matter now. You didn't even spend... Okay. You're an interesting one for sure. We lost no matter what. It's over, folks. He's helping it end faster, if anything. It's 100% over. I can almost appreciate that. A summon banisher just to be a banisher. I end my turn. Let's end this duel. Stall deck is just gross. Especially in a deck where I don't run Heavy Storm. Super gross. Again, I'm not even going to think about blaming my partner on this one. We're just going to... It was a stall duel. The person was on the list. I didn't care because they were both buff boys. So I said, screw it. Let's see how they do. And they won. I can live with that. So let's give Amniel a better tag duel. Something where we can really test ourselves together. Walter and Brown. Oh, that does not seem like it would go well. Who else do we got? A raw yellow at least? Alright, we'll try these two. Alright, yes, I'd like to try teaming up with my partner. I want to see how our decks synergize, how we work together. So far I've tested my deck one-on-one against a decently powerful opponent known as Camula, my old partner, and it worked. So I would love to see if we can work in a tag duel setting where I don't even get to go... I mean, I go fourth for crying out loud. Alright, let's see. Well, this hand is not amazing. It's not terrible, but I need spells and traps for this deck to work. Oh, that's a lot. I could see Banner's combo in there. Yeah, not just Amniel, but that's a little bit of Banner in there. Pandemonium. That's an interesting card. Warrior of Zera. That kid. Oh, they're gone. Let's see what they get back. They get Warrior of Zera, so no matter what, they got something back. And they have a lot of back row. Alright. I'm going to activate Gold Sarcophagus. With this card, I assume no matter what I do, I'm going to lose something. Like, it will just die. So, let's throw away... Necroface. Necroface activates. Good. I like that. I could buff my current Necroface, but we're probably strong enough to die to whatever traps they have anyway. So let's just die. Yep, there it is. Alright, well, we got them to spend that at least. Sucks that I haven't been able to play yet. Even if I ran Heavy Storm, what are the odds I would have it on this turn? Oh, I married the Fallen One. Yep, there we go. My partner will figure this out, right? Let's see what he's got. Actually, with Morphing Jar, he's in a pretty decent spot. But his AI might TT it. Oh, he's going to TT Magical Marionette instead. That's at least interesting, to say the least. Alright. Sadly, we didn't banish Mary, so... the Fallen One's going to keep healing them. Another sadly is look how many freaking traps they still have. Alright, Necroface, you want to return to me real quick? Thank you very much. Appreciate you banishing some opponent cards. Didn't expect this to happen, though. We're going to just summon DD Assailant and see if they have another trap card for it. There's no way they have both Mirror Forces this early. It would just be an unlucky day at that point. Alright, 1700. That's... Huh. Didn't expect such a healing deck. We're going to be okay, but I'm a little worried. Slightly. Just the slightest bit worried. Oh, okay, we see that card a lot in this Let's Play. Oh, Enzo's on the list, and old Cooper either didn't know or forgot. Oh, okay, I need to find a way to banish my grave. Huh. Just one of those days, I guess. Soul Release, that banishes it. Please pick Necroface. Your AI only picked one of the two. That's not good. Could have been better. Could have been better. The kettle is good. It's just too late, I think. Yeah. Didn't even know Enzo was on the list, to be honest. He probably was. I just forgot. I'm running into a lot of list characters today. Hey, that card banishes. And it does some healing, I believe. If I had gone to the grave. But the kettle helped us. Alright, Swords is going to run out eventually. Our real threat is the level limit area B. We're going to have to get rid of that. They might have Gravity Bind though, so it might not matter. Even if I summon Radiance... Oh, it's level 3 actually. Yeah, never mind. Radiance is good. But Swords will hold us down. Either way, I want to play this so they start banishing cards. We'll figure it out from there. So, Enzo, what do you got? Yeah, come on, Mr. Stall guy. Oh, I see what you're trying to do now. Once Swords runs out, we can kill Fire Princess. And Swords runs out on my turn. Oh, card destruction's interesting. Monster Reborn. Oh, see, that would be great if we got rid of their spell card, but doesn't look like you run Heavy Storm either, now that I look at it. DD Survivor? You really like DD Survivor when we can't even do anything, don't you? Oh! You really like Gold Homunculus when we can't even do... Oh, it has 7,200 defense. I do like that. Even I like that, and I admit it. DD Survivor does come back because it left our field during our turn. Radiance, I will do my best. So we're going to take a little burn, but like I said, I'll be smart enough to target the Fire Princess. As long as Banisher doesn't die, we're good to go. Oh, they brought back the healing card. That's a little weird. I hope we never run into any more list people. That's all I gotta say. He'll be back. I don't even think I want him to come back, but he'll be back. Because he kind of filled up my field there, MIL. I barely even have one spell card placed to place stuff, so kind of rude of you. I drew all my Mystic Tomatoes, of course I did. Yeah, no, we only have one goal. Destroy the card that can make us lose the duel. Fire Princess. Banish it. Alright, it's gone. Slowly but surely, we will come back in this duel. That card will infinitely revive, therefore we're stuck in a loop. I can't even say no to it, I don't believe. Yep, it's coming, no matter what I do. I do run MST, I do run Karma Cut, I have cards. Chaos End Master would have been nice, but we're not able to use it. Banishing that card was also smart. Good job, buddy. Jan could most likely get his boss monster with how much time he's going to get. Yep. You want to get Mr. DeVille out here? The AI was not programmed to understand stall decks, which is weird given the ban list in this time period was very stall focused. Literally, they destroyed Spell Trap Destruction. And stall cards were barely limited at all, semi-limited at all, if limited in the first place. TT is not what we need. Like I said earlier, the best I can do is this. We're gonna do it slowly but surely. Banish my tomatoes, please. Yes, we can power ourselves up doing this. That way when we eventually draw MST, or partner draws anything like MST, we can win this. Well, isn't that adorable? Hopefully my partner is smart enough to get rid of that. Imagine if he didn't, like, revive all this stuff that has no value to us. If you play Shrink, I will be forced to use one of our quick play spells. Okay, good job. Sure, Mermaid is also a problem, but we can deal with that. Warrior returning. You love Warrior of Zera, but you haven't summoned his boss forms yet. I know you already got your Archlord Zerato banished, but you gotta have something else, right there, Jan? Yeah. I draw. Of course. That makes the most sense. Really doesn't matter what I do. This is why we don't try to fight stall duelists in this Let's Play. The best I can do is just get rid of cards. Slowly but surely. If anything, I might finally complete that challenge we had set for the past year on this channel. You may think I'm joking, but I think I'm telling the truth right now. Alright, heart of the cards, partner. Heart of the cards. Damn you. None of these cards have value except card destruction, which you're unwilling to use. And I do mean unwilling, because in this game it doesn't matter if your opponent can't discard, you can use it. He has all 3 Warrior of Zeras. That is adorable. And yet he could not pull off his boss monster, which I would have liked to see. Alright, no MST still. Isn't that just beautiful? Let's go ahead and not destroy anything. It's all too strong for us now. I could keep banishing stuff though, making our one guy insanely powerful. Homunculus is at 78. Puppeteer must die. My partner will kill it. Understandably, my partner will kill it. There we go. I'm starting to think you don't even run the Helios cards, do you? Even though you're Amniel and that's your whole gimmick. Oh, Marshmallow in face-up mode is weird. That's very strange. Are you trying to bait me? When you could have killed me this whole time? I mean, I'll do it. I don't know why you did that. That was just weird programming on that part. Oh, I guess you do just get all the life points back and more. Yep. Alright, well, that happened. That was interesting to say the least. DD Survivor, we don't need you. I would rather not go to deck out game. Can we please draw MST or my partner draw any form of destruction they happen to run? Spell Trap Destruction. There's got to be some in that deck of his. Oh, that card would have been God tier if, you know, he didn't fill up our field with Monster Reborn and Premature or Escape from the Dark Dimension and all that. And I can't exactly clear our field without one of my 3 Caius, which, where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. I was wondering about that. Alright, so if I summon you here, that'll stop DD Survivor from resummoning itself, giving us an extra zone. Obviously, I could do 1,000 burn right now, or I could try getting rid of the problem. The problem is going to be gotten rid of. I did it. It took forever, but I drew Caius. Alright, they got triple trap cards. 1 magic cylinder will end this duel. Let's see if they have it. I'll start with Assailant. We can get to the Marshmallow eventually. I have more destruction cards, as you can see. I'm sure my partner has to have something up that sleeve of his. All 8,400 attack points just go in there. Okay. Ah, Jellin Duo, smart. We'll eventually kill that too. It's not too bad to get rid of it. Nope, you are not coming back for once, thank God. Alright, we have a God tier monster. We just need a way to kill the opponent. So far, the best way to do that, we need to do some form of damage to them. Well, at least he can't play his Dimension Fusion. That actually is a plus. Card Destruction would be funny, even if it gets us closer to deck out, only because... No! Don't fill up our spell and trap card zone! Oh my god. At least we have Rush Recklessly down, so we can get rid of it easy enough. But that is a little rude to do that, sir. That's bad manners. Yep. Filling up the spell and trap card zone. Aren't you just the best? Alright, let's go ahead and let's attack. Doesn't really matter who we attack. All that matters is that we do attack. Of course it's Jellin Duo. I activate Rush Recklessly. With Rush Recklessly, I'm going to buff up you. I'm going to go ahead and go to main phase 2. We will set Karma Cut, and we will be using Karma Cut quite soon. Fire Princess has no value, there's no healing effects, and it's in attack mode, so they basically just gave up. That was the AI saying, Cooper, we're sorry about what happened, we are giving up for you. And you are forgiven. I will forgive you for this. I have decided. I do forgive you. Alright, well, I trust my partner. All you have to do is attack the Fire Princess with the Golden Homunculus, and maybe shrink her to guarantee game. Okay, you did not shrink her, but all Jill and duos just died. So it does not matter. Also, you just did like 8,000 damage direct. That was, or in battle damage. That was pretty crazy. Holy cow, that was brutal. I still didn't destroy 20 monsters by battle, by the way. Okay, what was the new high score? Remove from play 12 cards. Remove from play 24 cards. Active. Okay, that's a lot. That's fun. And no, we don't change the challenge. We stopped caring about that a long time ago. Alright, so let's go ahead. And we got all the packs anyway that we could get through challenges. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's go to the store. Let's go buy some stuff. This has been a weird day. Very strange. So many stall decks. The decks I always try to avoid. And I ran into them today when I took out Heavy Storm. Of course I did. Alright, let's buy a box and let's hope for the best. Something good, Dorothy. Something good. Old Cooper could use some good news. Oh, I need to get over this sickness. I want to go back to real recording. I have to be so tame. So mundane. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Change of Heart. That probably we already own. Volcanic Slicer. Nah. Volcanic Rocket. That's actually not a bad pull, although I might already have 3. MST, I'm afraid I already have, and I can guarantee you it's limited to 1. Queen of Fate Eternia. That sounds interesting, to say the least. That's cool. Dark Necrofear, a classic. Captain Tenacious, a classic. Yeah, most of this is fine. Nothing too interesting. Des Mosquito. Good for insect decks. We used it quite a lot. Jurassic Impact, I already have it. It's going to be real hard to pull new cards now. Oka, I already have it. Probably only the ultra rares are left, now that I think about it. Only ultra rares are going to be new cards now, and that's only a chance. Because it also might just try to help us get copies of stuff we only have 1 of. Alright, speaking of which, we got 6 Change of Hearts. We only had 1 MST, so now we have 2, which is useless. We already had 3 Volcanic Rockets. Queen of Eternia is one of those 3 cards. Okay, never mind. 3 Tribute Monsters. Yay! We got stuff we don't need. Alright, bad pack day. Weird duel day. Only pushed down because of all the stall duelists, but hey. What are you gonna do? Everyone, get excited. Next episode, we will not be fighting stall duelists, so the duels will be better, even though we'll still see swords in every single duel. Bye-bye, and thank you all for watching.